Caliphates throughout the world and ushering in Sharia law.
We've heard that they're not only in the United States, but in 70 countries. From your research and from your knowledge of this group, what is their presence in the United States? Is it all bad? Can we say that everything the Muslim Brotherhood does is bad in this country?
Well, the Muslim Brotherhood is the oldest Islamic terrorist organization in the world, founded in 1928 and has 70 offshoot Islamic organizations, including Al-Qaeda and Hamas. Osama bin Laden was a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Ayman al-Zawahiri, the second man in charge of Al-Qaeda, is a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Muhammad Atta, the ringleader of the September 11th attack, was a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Their ideology is very clear, and that is the destruction of the United States, the destruction of Western values and Western cultures, and ushering in an Islamic empire. They wrote a plan in 1982. It's a 100-page document that details how radical Islam is going to rise and infiltrate and dominate the West and establish an Islamic government on earth. In the counterterrorism circles, it became known as the Project. This project was presented as evidence in the Holy Land Foundation trial by our government in the largest anti-terrorism or terrorism financing trial in Dallas in 2007. And in it, it discusses how the Muslim Brotherhood has set up 29 front Islamic organizations in the United States, trying to radicalize in the United States, also using our Western values, our freedom of the press, our freedom of expression, our open mindedness against it.
We have invited members of a few of these organizations to come on our show. We're going to continue to do so because we would like to give an opportunity for a dialogue. What they have said, though, in the past to the press is that it is a misnomer to represent them as a radical group, that there are parts of the, or some of them that desire to celebrate being Muslim American, and they're not looking to do anything extreme or to wage jihad, as some would suggest.
Well, actions speak louder than words. When they are affiliated with the Muslim Brotherhood, and you go on the Muslim Brotherhood's website, in Arabic as well as in English, they make their desires and their goals very, very clear. You can read it in both languages. We know their plan. The FBI knows their plan. Our government knows their plan. We know what they're doing in the United States.
The CIA, a former member of the CIA was quoted in an article a little while ago by the Washington Post, and basically what he said, if we alienate this group, if we alienate them, they will retaliate. If we don't engage them on a certain level, we're going to create more anti-Americanism, and that's going to backfire on us.
That's not going to really happen. Listen, we try to reach out and work with Hezbollah in Lebanon, and we try to work with them as representatives of the government. Remember, Lebanon is a republic very much like the United States of America. So they had an election. Hezbollah was elected into the government as a representative of a certain segment of society. Look what we have today, Hezbollah, a radical terrorist Islamic organization funded by Iran, a terrorist group which now basically dismantled the Lebanese government and took over the government. So you give them an inch, they take it all. They know exactly what they're doing. They're very educated. They're very smart. They have a plan.
We're going to have to end here, but one of the things that the United States stands for is freedom of religion, and that always kind of comes into play with these conversations. So what do we do about this group? And I only have about a minute here.
They are welcome to practice whatever religion they want. This is what's wonderful about America. You can come here, build a mosque, build a church, build a temple, build a synagogue, and pray to whatever God you want, as long as you acknowledge that the Constitution is the authority and the law in the land of the United States of America, and all people are created equal under the law.
And you're saying this group does not support that?
This group does not support that and are using democracy in order to implement their own goal of an Islamic caliphate throughout the world. Democracy is only a tool in their hand until they achieve their goal.
And that, as some are suggesting, is Sharia law instead of our constitutional law. Brigitte, really great to have you on to start this conversation, one we hope to continue with you and others. Brigitte, Gabriel, thank you very much.
Well,